depending upon your time zone, whenever you find this, what day you find this, whatever. Anywho, welcome to Mez's live stream. So, as you can tell, I just loaded up the game. Got 0 miles on today, but before we get to anything, let's do our traditional beginning of the live stream. Let's see what is in Legends and on the used car lot. Still want that car, about halfway there. Let's see, it's a Ferrari. It's another Ferrari. Yeah, this is the car that they went through and looked at and was kind of like during Ford versus Ferrari. Ken Miles looked at Carroll Shelby and was, if this was a beauty contest, we just lost. Oh, yeah, well, you beat them where it counted, Ken. Beat them where it counted. Alrighty. Other than the Aston that I can't afford yet, I didn't see anything I couldn't live without. Let's go over to used cars. No. I did go ahead and pick up a couple of Trans Ams. I'll fart around with those later. Well, I'll fart around with one of them later. The other one will stay just as I bought it. Alright. It's a love bus. It's a hippie bus. Let's see. And then, if you didn't catch it yesterday, there has been a change in the sports status. Actually, no, I don't think I was streaming when I did this yesterday. So, hey! Yes, as you can see, I am now a B-rated driver. And not just a baby B either. I mean, I've actually been able to, Spa has been very good to me this week. Spa has been very good to me. So, it's been nice to be back in the Group 4 cars. It really and truly has. So, yeah. But, instead of starting the race, or starting the stream off with the race, we're going to do a recap. Because Mez's dry spell is over. Well, was over. Gonna be over. Hopefully over. Anywho. In the immortal words of Fire Marshal Bill from In Living Color during the 80s. Let me tell you something. Oh, God. Now, as I'd made the comment yesterday for Kadall's live stream, so he's got something entertaining to watch when he gets a chance to watch it. I have decided who my next manufacturer is going to be. It is going to be Ford. It just, the more I thought about it, the more it was kind of like nothing against the other 3 manufacturers that I was pondering. This is yesterday's race after I had gotten my B status back, so this wasn't exactly a walk in the park. With that being said, I am brutally honest. Other people made mistakes, and that's what the one thing that I want to point out to you is the 4 cars in front of me are all Nissan GTRs. I've got a Mazda, I think that is, behind me. That's a Nissan. That's a Nissan. That's a Nissan. This track on the time trial board is dominated by Nissans. With that being said, what am I driving? A Mustang. But back to what I was saying. Nothing against Dodge, nothing against Aston Martin, nothing against Jaguar. Yes, all the manufacturers only have one Group 4 car. This is a Group 4 race. Spa this week is a Group 4 race. It's been a while since I've done Group 4 races, like just dedicated, just race Group 4. And it's been a while since I've done any Group 4 race, period. Part of that had to do with the fact that last week they had Group 2 and Group 3, This week they've got Group 3 and Group 4, and then a week previous it was Group 1 and Group 3. So there really hasn't been an opportunity to race in Group 4. But on the flip side of that, it's just, yeah. So, but certain manufacturers will give you more opportunities. Some manufacturers will give you more opportunities as it pertains to Group 3 cars. Case in point, BMW gave me 3 different Group 3 cars. In all actuality, it was, well, no, 4, but in all actuality, it was only 3 because the M6, other than fog lights, the M6 is the M6. I may go through and jump into Autopolis or Autopolis or however you pronounce it in Japan, but for the most part I've been just running the Group 4 races here at Spa. Hang on a sec. So as a result, I kind of decided that, yeah, I'm just going to go through, and Ford gives me 4 different options on a Group 3 car. The 2018 Ford GT, which is the V6 EcoBoost that, I mean, you've heard me multiple times talk crap about. I mean, it's a fast car. It really and truly is. And it is deserving of being an FIA car because it was an FIA car. And then you've got the test model of the Le Mans spec car, which is a wide body. And then you've got the Le Mans spec race car. And then you've got the Group 3 Mustang. So, giving me an opportunity to run different styles. And of course, we know me, obviously. I mean, my go-to Group 3 car is the GT race spec. So that's the one that I'm going to do. And then based on the performance of this Mustang this week in this race, because again, you look at the leaderboard and it's all GTRs. The top 100, there's nothing but GTRs in the top 100 for time trial. Here's the thing, there's only one spot on this track where they can go through and actually exploit their top speed. Their top speed on the straight is 147 miles an hour if you climb that hill perfectly. You make no mistakes coming out of turn 1, and you climb that hill. When you hit that first braking point, you're at 147. I am at 144, so there's 3 mile an hour difference. They only get maybe a half mile to get to that max speed. And as you can tell, I'm keeping up with them. Don't get wrapped up on whatever the meta car is that particular week, because in actual race format, it's not the case. At this point in time, I'm sporting a 231.8 on the qualifying time. I have, as of yet, during a race, to get to 231. A lot of that has to do with the fact of traffic, corners, distractions. I mean, when you're time trialing, it's just you on the track, but during a race, you've got everybody. So 1, 2, and 3 here ended up in a big, massive tussle. So I went from 5th to, wait for it, that's right, 2nd. And again, these are all GTRs, so theoretically speaking, because they're the meta car and they have a faster top speed, they should be able to catch me, right? Wrong, because I corner better than they do. So, and those 3 back there are still playing grab ass. Now, did my heart skip a beat when I realized I was in 2nd? Yep. And did it skip a beat even faster when I realized that, hey, I can actually catch this guy past this section? Oh, goddamn. So, So yeah, it was. Now, there has been no formal word on when I will be able to sign up for the next Manufacturers Cup. If it stays true to form to the last two seasons, because they actually had a preseason before season one, they are running the championships this week. Yeah, they're running the championships this week, then typically it's 2 weeks after that. So I would look for the next sign up to be the end of this month, beginning of next month, before you're actually able to sign up and join the next manufacturer season. Now, with that being said, in the Manufacturers Cup, did Ford have an awesome showing? Absolutely not. And Subaru had a great showing. Subaru makes a great race car. They really and truly do. So why wouldn't I sign with Subaru? Okay, so here's the thing. Certain manufacturers, everybody and their brother signs up for. So it makes those manufacturers ultra hyper competitive, okay? And you would have thought that BMW would have been one of those manufacturers, but no. I mean, even with me missing 3 of the 8 races, I still was able to qualify in the top 10 in a BMW. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am leading this race because the Central American or South American that was in front of me made a mistake. Race your line. Always race your line, okay? Because at some point people are going to make a mistake. And even if they don't make a mistake, that's okay, because you're going to realize that your car is still raceable. And with my driving style, the Ford Mustang suits me perfectly. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not. Certain cars are meant for certain individuals, and you have to go through and you have to find that car that works for you. For me, that's Ford's. And again, as you can tell, I'm not the fastest car out there, because that GTR is driving his ass off, because he was in the lead and now he's not. And no, I did not cut him off. There was actually more room there than that camera angle showed. But I was racing my line. Now, is it really tight right now? Yep. But keep watching. He's about to make a mistake. And he's about to make a very fatal mistake, because he was in such a hurry to get in the first place. He overshot that corner, went out of line, and I was able to pull away. So this week's Spa race is a 4-lap race. And yeah, and this is the 4th lap. So for a Group 4 car, and typically Group 4 cars, they're sprint races. They're about 10-15 minutes long. Nothing long, nothing exorbitant. So as a result, yeah, good times. Good times, good times. And yeah, what a way to start off my live stream. My first win in like forever. Like seriously. I mean, I've done almost 600 races and this is my 6th win. And there we go. Happy, happy, happy pandas. Happy pandas. But that's actually not the only bit of good news I've got, because you're going to love this. So, let's get out of here. Okay, so, everybody knows that Toon, or Nix, my eldest, has started racing as well. Okay, I am literally like so proud of him right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm always proud of my kids. I really and truly am. But we come back over here. Now, you've heard Island in the party. He's from Canada. He's also a B-rated driver. He was able to get his B status back. But we come over here to Atopolis. And we come over here to time trial. So whenever you do this, first thing that pops up is your fringe ranking, and then your global ranking. There's Nick's 0.4 of a second behind Island. I ain't like, yeah, 0.7 in front of me. And trust me, I was busting my ass to get that time. That wasn't like, oh, my son's in front of me. I'm not that kind of dad. I'm not. Ask them. They'll tell you. But yeah. So, good on you, Nix. I'm so proud of you. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Get out of there. Am I ready for... Now, I'm not ready to go into a race, but I do need to get kind of warmed up a little bit. So these are all the Group 4 cars that I've got. And the cars that I've tried this week are all of them, with the exception of the NSX. So I've put the bed on there, put both of these on here. I know they're both M4s. This is the one that BMW gave me. On occasion, I mean... there's not, but on occasion I will go through and throw both of them on there to see if there is a difference. Actually, no, I don't think I put the Super on there. But again, I've decided that Ford's going to be my manufacturer, so I'm going to race Ford. Okay, first warm-up laps. I'm not even in my normal sitting position. I'm just literally sitting on the couch. I'm not on the floor yet. Because again, I'm not running some fancy racing rig. I have a PS4 with a controller. I sit on the floor in the middle of my TV with my couch as my backrest, and I sit on a couch cushion. That's my racing setup. Oh, so fancy. So no, you don't need to go down and spend $3,000 on a racing rig. Now, if you have $3,000 that you can spend on a racing rig, then by all means. But don't think that you need to go through and spend a shit ton of money to run this sim, because you don't. So, at some point, I'm going to go through and get a camera, like a PS4 camera, one of the old ones. I mean, they can't be that expensive now. And I'll set it up and I'll do a live stream where you're actually seeing me, because I've actually been meaning to do that. Because, yeah, the kids like hearing my voice, and my grandson likes hearing my voice, but sometimes you just want to see me. So, but I'll show you in real life, at real time. It's just me. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Now, I have gone through and killed this soundtrack, or I've tried to kill this soundtrack every way possible, because I have gotten a few little boo-boos from YouTube telling me that there has been a copyright infringement, and I was like, how can it be a copyright infringement if it's included with the game? Good question. So, yeah, actually, you know what, just to avoid any kind of broadcast mode. Okay, what's that? That didn't do anything. Still hearing the soundtrack. I don't know if you guys are still hearing the soundtrack. I'm still hearing the soundtrack. There's got to be a way of turning the soundtrack off. So 142, 143, 144. Whee! Probably could have gotten onto the gas a little bit sooner than that. Took that way wrong. Took that way wrong. Alright. Go, get it, fingers. Oh, that was kind of scary. I gotta be honest. I didn't think I was gonna make that turn. Alrighty. Now, when Adawan gets on, Adawan just goes directly into the races. And if he's got time to do a, oh no! Well, that's a wash. Lordy. Not exactly the most stellar of laps. Oh, too much. That's a penalty. Now, is it a half-second penalty, or are they going to give me a full second and a half? They're going to give me a full 2 seconds. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're a little, yeah. Oh, way out of position on that. Oh, dear Lord. What's going on with Mez today? It is the bad. Two-second penalty. Almost at a second on my previous time prior to where I lost it at, so this would have been a fairly decent lap had I not, well, buggered it up. So 2-second penalty will actually cost you 3. So that would have been a 2:35. find 7 seconds to beat Island's current time on this qualifying. Now, with that being said, he is qualified in the Silva, which he does currently race. Alright, let's go. Yeah, came in at that at the way wrong angle, so this is nowhere near where it needs to be. That's a penalty. That was atrocious. 233, but it doesn't count because it was a penalty. I know, it still showed purple, but it's one of those, well, had you not screwed up, that would have been purple. So, yeah, it's kind of a jackass in that respect. No, another penalty. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so other changes that occurred this week. So, during the race, all of these penalties that you've been seeing actually go against your driver rating, or go against your sportsman's rating. So at this point in time, I am a driver rated B, sportsman rated B, because of penalties. And yeah, unfortunately, so whereas it used to be if you saw a bad sportsman's rating, it was a sign of dirty driver. And I get the fact of, well, technically you are dirty because you're not following the track limits, you're not following the rules of the race, so on and so forth, and I do agree with that. Unfortunately, I am received so many track penalties this week that my driver rating is a B. Not anything I'm particularly proud of, but yeah. There we go. That's how you take that corner. It's so bad. I know. How is it I'm still gaining time if I had a penalty? Well, here's the thing. The reason why it's still counting up is because at this point in time, it's still showing my fastest lap at a 2:38, and I am faster than that at the moment. So now my new lap is a 2:36, and unfortunately I've run across this quite a bit on this track this week because I'm not getting clean laps. I'm getting fast laps, they're just dirty fast laps. So let's see if we can get a decent, quick lap. Nope, that's penalty. That's a half second. I'm so frustrated. Oh, and he's in the grass, and he spins. Okay, you know what? Let's take a break. I'm not awake yet. Oh, and Tune wants to know, well, wait, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean, what do I mean? We shall pause here for a moment. 19 miles. Damn, I wasn't even enough for a roulette ticket yet. Okay, so according to this, my best skippable was 233.7. Oh, the penalties. Okay, so your on-track penalties. Anytime now, with the latest update that they did, anytime now that you have any kind of off-track penalty, ignoring track limits, anything of that nature, it goes against your sportsman's rating. Okay, so let me tell you. So, on Monday, I was sportsman rated S, which is the highest rating that you can get because I didn't put people off. I gave space. I raced clean. Did everything that I was supposed to do. So as a result, I had a sportsman rating of S. Now, during the live streams, and you've seen me, during the live streams, I haven't made contact with anybody. But I have violated the track rules. So as a result, my sportsman's rating has gone from S to B. So that is what I mean. Alright, let's go over to my page. As you can tell, my B bar is about almost halfway done. Let's check to see how everybody else is doing. Let's start with Ireland since he is so close. As always, he is so close. Island is a really good racer. He really and truly is, which was why when I went through and pulled up Atopolis and saw where Nix was at, I was like, holy shit. That child is fast. So, and Nix is got his D bar halfway full. So realistically, I mean, he gets like 10 top 10 finishes. I mean, you don't have to win the race to have that driver rating go up. Okay, anything within the top 10 will move that bar. And as in the D rating, it moves up a little bit more incrementally than what it does in, say, a B or a C ranking. So, yeah, realistically, Nix finishes in the top 10 times, he'll be a C-rated driver. And then that's when things get really interesting. Let's check out old boy's stats. He's done 5 races. He's had 1 top 5. So, and his D bar is halfway filled up. So, 5 top 5s, probably be a C-rated driver. A couple of wins, probably be a C-rated driver. Podium 3-4 times, probably be a C-rated driver. Yeah, I mean, that's where, yeah. Okay, let's see who else we're going to check on. Kadall, we're not going to check on because, well, Kadall is working, and Kadall is working a crazy amount of hours because Kadall is helping feed the world, literally. He is currently harvesting on a potato farm, and beyond popular belief, potatoes are used in quite a bit. Adawan is progressing on his C-bar quite nicely. Let's see who else we got here. I have not seen him online, but and Gorilla's D-bar is about halfway filled up. Okay. Happy days. So yeah, there you go. That is all the news. That is the news. Alrighty. a little bit of a break. Let's go back in here. Okay, so Topless Group 3 race. That's actually a fun track. The thing that annoys me is the whole fuel saving thing, so on and so forth. As it pertains to races, things I don't like to have to do. Mess with fuel saving, okay? That's actually probably the only annoying thing for me is fuel saving. Because I know that it's a strategy. I'll be the first to admit that it's a strategy. But on the flip side of that, I mean, if you're going to do that, then make the tire wear higher than what you've got it so that, I mean, force them to pit, okay? Because right now everybody can just drop their fuel regulator to whatever level they need it to be and they can run the race. Well, I mean, that's not... That doesn't, yeah, I'm just kind of weird that way, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I got 19 miles. I need 7 more before I can get my roulette ticket. So let's get back in here, do some more qualifying, get that roulette ticket, find out what I get for Christmas today. Although I think I'm still closer to my birthday than I am Christmas. Yeah, I'm still closer to my birthday than I am Christmas. So, I guess we can find out what I get for a belated birthday present from Palapani. But yeah, I'm less than a tenth away from Island. And I want to publicly acknowledge the reason why I have been improving the way that I have been is because of Island. Because I'm of the mindset of, well, hell, if he can do it, why can't I? And yeah, I get the fact that he's on a wheel and all of that good stuff, and I am not. Oh, he overshot it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, could I probably be faster if I trained myself how to do automatic or manual transmission on a controller? Absolutely. And I made the comment, I don't know if I was streaming when I made the comment or not, but depending upon what they've got for next week's daily races, I may actually just spend the week training myself manual transmission. Because realistically, it's probably going to be a little bit before I can get a wheel. And yes, I know you guys have heard Kadall on this stream. Seriously. Heard Kadall make the comment that as soon as he gets his new racing rig, he's going to go through and box his up and mail it to me. Well, that's all great. I mean, it really and truly is. And if I get it, I will keep it. Hey, everyone!
You look all alone.
I am all alone. I'm streaming, but I'm all alone. Tune is following. Tune is following the stream, and yeah, he's asking questions, and I'm still practicing waking up and all that good stuff. Oh, that sounded good in theory, but I shot myself in the foot. So yeah. And how is Mr. Adawan today?
Oh, just hunky and Dory.
Hunky and Dory? Oh wow, it's a twofer.
I got a twofer going today.
You got a twofer going today. Yeah, I was just explaining to the kind folks in YouTube land that now race penalties as it pertains to track violations are also associated with your sportsman's rating. So stay on track, which I have as of yet to do, but maybe 2 lapses today. Let's see, what else has changed with this last update? Oh, performance tuning. That has changed. Things that used to affect your numbers no longer affect your numbers. So pretty much Polyphony has successfully negated the Whittleman League. So in its entirety. Does that mean we're going to stop doing it? Absolutely, positively not. It just means we're going to wait for Kadall to get back from doing whatever it is he's doing, forever how long that takes for him to finish doing whatever it is he's doing, and then we will resume operations as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Happy days.
Get my brother in here.
Yeah, hopefully by then you get your brother in here. We can add more racers to the league. So
Take some clearing out for a test run. Oh, no. 231, huh? That's what I'm shooting for, isn't it? Get this out. That's better. Okay, first run, test run of the day. How are we gonna do?
and we spun out again.
And yeah, not very good.
Okay, let's try this again.
And not very good. Oh, I do that.
Yeah, I think at the end of the week, anybody who's raced this week on Spa, if they still have a sportsman's rating of S, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, okay.
I've been holding mine. Just can't hold that corner with this one. For some reason.
Had to back out of the gas, otherwise I was going to go through and just, like, totally bucker it up.
Go for it.
Oh, lordy.
Come on, get over there. Nope, not gonna work. Okay, so that's not gonna work today. Fine, be that way.
See, during the first half of this, I would say, I'm finding the time that I need to take over the top spot on the qualifying for the Friends. It's just, I'm losing it all on the second half. I mean, I should have had Island like 5 times over already. And I keep making silly mistakes.
Well, I can't get any speed on that last chicane. I know that's where I'm losing a lot of time. I can bring my time down in small increments, but not anything major.
Right. That's a penalty, and I had him. I had him. Oh! Okay, we'll just, yeah. Okay, so I just got asked to, hey, roulette ticket. Okay, so I just got asked to explain the changings as it pertains to the tuning. Okay, things that used to affect it, like ride height and things of that nature on certain cars to increase or decrease your performance points no longer apply. Pretty much the only thing that affects your performance points now are power regulator and ballast. Everything else doesn't affect it. So, as a result, yeah. Sad pandas.
Poor pandas.
Poor pandas. The pandas be poor. Alright, let's see what we'll get on a roulette ticket, shall we?
Whoa, there I nailed him. 32. It's not 31, but it's 32.
And we got 10,000 credits to add to our 2.7 million credits. Alrighty.
All lefty, all lefty, all lefty.
So. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Island hasn't made his way to the party yet. So he's
Is he
on.
on?
Yeah, he's on. He may be focusing. So.
Maybe.
Because I know it kind of bugged him yesterday when he went through and he looked at his B rating and he looked at my B rating. And he got his B rating before I got my B rating. And he saw that my B rating was midget higher than his. So. Let's come over here. Jump in that. Alrighty. Okay. So on Autopolis, however you pronounce it. I know Island and Nix had the top 2 times. Actually, I think you're ahead of me as well.
On what?
Autopolis. The Group 3 race.
No.
No, you actually don't have qualifying time on this track.
No, I couldn't. I told you I couldn't get anywhere on that track. I don't know what it is. I cannot get a decent lap, spinning out everywhere. I don't know why. I know the track, but
I've got almost 7,000 miles on my Ford GT. We'll just sit here and do donuts all day. No, let's not.
why not?
Because that would be bad form.
Hold it now.
Oh, dear Lord. Nope. Try. And still off track. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Island and Nix have that track. That can be them. I can't do it. And I mean, every spa in multiple group cars used it as a money track. Well, tried to use it as a money track. Never won that race in World Circuits. so let's get in a race.
Two minutes.
Yep. Okay, and while I'm waiting for those 2 minutes.
Well, do you want to check your speedometer?
Yeah, I can do that when I get back. I just gotta run Christina to go get her U-Haul that her mom got for her so that she gets fuck out of the place that she's in. Nope, cool.
Whoops, 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 whoops.
Play race background music off. Okay. Race background music off.
On.
Race sound effects on. Replay background music off. Replay sound effects. Music replay master volume off. Other background music off. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Lordy, 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 lordy. T minus 14 seconds. Well, now actually it's 3.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Let's see what kind of shenanigans I get into now. Yesterday was a really, really, really good day for me. It really and truly was. And hopefully today will continue that. I'm starting 5th.
Again.
I'm going against Chief. I haven't seen Chief in forever. I'm in a BC lobby.
You're in BC? I thought you were in Florida.
Although I gotta be honest, I wouldn't mind being in BC right now. They're still preparing my track. Alrighty. Oh, and I moved up to 4th. Oh, nope, now I'm back down to 5th. Although I gotta be honest, the top 4 people in front of me have got questionable connections, so maybe they'll lag out and, yeah. Actually, it was kind of funny
questionable
because...
SR ratings.
Yeah, well, we all have questionable SR ratings, so...
I know, mine's an S.
Oh,
I got moved up to 5th. I'll take it.
Alright. Let's put the couch cushion down on the floor, get into our normal assigned seating position. With all my normal stuff.
Oh, I missed my first shift. Son of a dog biscuit.
Turn my traction control off.
Right off the bat. Oh, I forgot to check mine. Son of a dog biscuit.
I have an Argentinian in front of me with the racing name Toto.
I have a Canadian in front of me. Reap what you sow.
And Chief's got a penalty. Toto eased up during the hill climb. Downside to it is I'm currently gaining on Chief, so this braking can be interesting. We just backed out of there a little bit and let them have their little fun because I didn't want to get wrapped up into whatever shenanigans they have going on.
Ah, yeah, I sure follow him out.
What you see in this work can kind of be a double-edged sword because you go through and you're like, well, if I would have been closer, I could have taken advantage of that mistake that they made. Well, that's also dependent on whether or not they were going to give up the position gracefully, which has not been my experience, or if they're going to come back and try to ram you. Chief's got a half-second penalty, so he's about to go. So I'm going to go through him like so. And we're on the podium. Happy Pandas. Okay, in the race right now. I'm about to get a penalty because he's going to ease up and I'm going to go directly into his ass. No, I'm going to end up with an off-track penalty because I slid too far over. Half second. So now I got to open up a big enough gap between me and Chief to where when I'm serving my penalty, I get to keep my position, which is not going to happen. Looks like I'm about to go back down to 5th once penalty time comes. Which is the other thing you have to be mindful of. As you go up in your driver rating, the racing does get a tendency to be a little bit tighter. And I'm off track. But we went ahead and let Chief through all gracefully.
Couldn't capitalize on. Couldn't tapping me there, buddy. Ah! First race turned out to be a throwaway.
They typically do. Alright, so we started 5th. We're back in 5th. There are worse things that could happen. Although Toto went off into the Toolies, so as a result, we're back in 4th.
Could be like me back in 9th. and a penalty again. Come on, Adawan. Smarten up. Like I'm sleeping here or something.
So yeah, there you go. Live on the live stream. The difference between the GTR and the Ford Mustang climbing that hill that everybody thinks is the meta car. I stayed right on Clem's ass. The only reason why I pulled away a little, or he pulled away a little bit, was because I backed out prior to that chicane, because it really doesn't take anything for somebody to go through and punch him. So yeah, the meta cars really aren't that meta. And that's a penalty. Oh wow, they give me a second for that. Okay. That seems a bit excessive. So realistically, I am probably looking at finishing 8th.
That's where I'm sitting because of my own silly mistakes that should not have been made.
but I am 7th. Alright. So, progress was made. Toto, poor guy, went from, God, what did he start? 2nd to 8th? Kind of feel bad for him.
Mistakes were made.
Judgments and errors occurred. Alrighty. But again, I mean, I finished top 10 first race in a BC lobbying with some fairly fast drivers, so I'm happy with that. So yeah.
Well, let's go see what the roulette has to offer today. Okay, we gotta get that C-bar up today. I won't be here tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow. Really good chance I won't be here Sunday because I am working day shift at one hospital, going to take a nap, and then I'm going to go work night shift at another hospital. Mainly because Girly Girl and I were having a conversation, and come to find out, we are further behind on a significant bill than what I was led to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. So,
well.
Yeah. Which, I mean, had she told me when it was going on, there was really nothing, and she told me why she didn't tell me, because at the time, there wasn't any overtime available anywhere. When I first started this position, there was overtime aplenty, and I was actually able to meet all of my financial obligations and cover her when she was short, so on and so forth. And then both of our facilities went through and killed overtime at the same time. And by default, most people live just above their means at a given time. And neither one of us had really planned for just working 40 hours a week. Do we just want to work 40 hours a week? Absolutely. But realistically, most people in America cannot. And I did put that little caveat of in America because things may be slightly different where Adawan lives in Canada.
No, it's the same.
So,
and getting worse.
So, yeah, as a result, our one saving grace down here in Florida, and not every state does this, is right now the state of Florida has what they call a gas tax holiday. So, for the entire month of October, the state of Florida negates all state gas taxes, which for us equates to about 30 cents a gallon.
Yeah, we just had that here a month ago, or something like that.
So at this point in time, this last tank full doesn't count because I actually put in the 93 grade octane because they have 93 grade octane here. Typically the ultra premium is 91, but I am running a tank or two of 93 through it just to clean the injectors out, clean the fuel system out, so on and so forth. And again, it's just a theory. It may be productive. It may not be productive. Only time will tell.
Now I can give you advice on that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of buying the more expensive gas, you go to the local automotive store that carries sea foam. And you put that in with it, and then fill up your tank, and it does the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It will clean your whole fuel system. I swear by it. I put once a year, I throw it through my vehicle.
All right. I will have to look into that because we've got to have it down here. I mean, I'm sure we do.
Yeah, well, I know Red uses it, and he's in California, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, you do have it south of the border.
So
Now I don't know what merchant he picks it up from, but well, bathroom break. I shall return.
alrighty. Finished drinking a cup of coffee here. Sorry for drinking in your ears. I do apologize for that. So, but yeah, life is slowly starting to return back to normal. So, which is a good thing. I think everybody in Hillsborough County now has power back, which is a good thing. There were a few outlying places in the county that had not been restored when we got restored on Sunday. So, but yeah. Alrighty, down to 20 seconds. Let's do this. Let's do this. So yeah, racing group 4 this week. It's been a while. It has. And again, I've been very happy with the Mustang. I ran the Aston Martin on that. I'd mentioned in previous streams that the Aston Martin, the Mercedes-Benz, not only in Group 3 but in Group 4 as well, the Dodge Viper, all have a front-end shift that can be kind of prevalent at times. So as a result, I went with the Mustang. The Mustang and the Jaguar drive very, very similar to each other. Transmission shifting points are mildly different. Braking points are identical. It's just the Mustang will downshift faster than what the Jaguar will. So, and again, Ford just gives me more options in Group 3 than Jaguar does. So, yeah. Wreck you. Got it. But I mean, the one nice part about it is Mustangs have been pretty prevalent in this race all week. Although I did just notice that they have a Genesis G70 in this race, which Kadall and Island both are actually signed drivers with at this moment until next season, because they have both stated that they are going to a different manufacturer.
And I'm back.
Alrighty, I'm going to see if I can actually run this race without making the same silly errors that I made last time.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll go to my brother's.
Well, hopefully you can talk him into buying the game.
Thanksgiving. Well, he's got Sport, and he bought the wheel and everything for that. So, it's just a matter of getting them on.
And that's a penalty. Okay, we'll just start the race off with a half-second penalty. I'm seeing a banner in front of me for a car for Toto, but I don't see said car. And just like last race, before the end of the first lap, I'm on the podium. Nice part about it is, top 3 people all have half-second penalties with me. Happy days! Downside to it is, I got somebody less than 0.2 of a second behind me, and yeah. That was ugly. Okay, so whenever you're doing that sweeper, don't go on the grass. Oh, and the guy in second has got a 1.5-second penalty now. Started in 5th, currently back in 5th. We are just all over the place in this race. Nobody's able to maintain a clean racing lane, like at all. And some idiot just tried to wreck me unsuccessfully. Okay, so apparently those two jackasses wanted to turn this into bumper cars, so guess what we did?
Went up a couple places.
Yeah, I did.
Careful.
Yeah, now, ladies and gentlemen, you can find this stream later. Though I do not condone violence on the racetrack. But on the flip side of that, okay, so the guy currently in fifth skiing, yeah, I can understand him being kind of confused because we were in the chicane and he was in the process of trying to recover from something he couldn't recover from. So, yeah, I inadvertently tapped him. Clem, on the other hand, I have no idea what the hell his issue is, nor do I care. And as long as Skeen, next time he comes by me, decides he wants to race clean, then yeah, we'll race clean. But I'm not going to do this whole play nice thing. Not in this race. And even with as ugly as that lap was, it was still my fastest. And apparently Brazil is upset because somebody knocked him off the track earlier, so he decided to take it out on me as well.
Just love people.
No. That's why I quit being a full-time paramedic. Why I went to work in the lab. That's almost funny. Oh, Lordy. So both the people who have knocked into me, two of the three people that have knocked into me, have all gotten knocked off the track on the last lap. So your buddy Mez, is finishing on the podium.
Good job. You want to play grab ass? That's what happens.
Play stupid games.
You guys go ahead, play grab ass up there.
Yeah, sometimes just being overly aggressive isn't the right move. Just saying.
Nope. A lot of times you're better off just to run a smooth race, run your race.
Yeah, now, with that being said, I do actually kind of feel a little dirty because I did go through and like dive bomb two of those cars, sent one into the other one, and knocked them both off. But that was after they had gone through, and it's not an excuse. It's just, yeah, I could have been a little bit nicer about it. Um, but yeah. Let's get an oil change in the car wash. Let's wash that shit off of us, shall we? Actually, you know what? I feel so dirty about that, I'm washing the car twice.
There you go.
Okay, let's get back in there and realize that we now have a target on our backs if any of those people are still in the same lobby. Alrighty.
Come here, Mrs. Fly, gonna die.
It's not my fly.
Mrs. Fly just died.
It's not Mrs. Fly.
It's Mrs. Fly. Even had a sign.
okay, Daddy will be home. We're gonna have fun and eat turkey. Yeah. And there's puppies there. And a swing set and a slide. Yes. You excited?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah?
I'm dancing.
You're dancing because you love it so much?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me dance move.
Yeah, you're quite the dance mover, all right. Good job. Oh my God, well then you better stay out of there, huh? Yeah.
What did he say?
You're getting naked. Where'd they put me this time? 9, it looks like. Jojo. Smelly deli. Ooh. That one guy. Okay, let's see if we can do better this time.
I am starting 8th, so I'm on the wrong side of the chicane. Sad pandas.
Waffles or pancakes. Alright then. That must be a smelly deli.
No pun intended.
Yeah. One, 2, 3. Quite a few kind of Canucks in this one. Check your, oh yeah, check your TCS.
I'm still loading in.
Good thing I checked my TCS.
It does come in handy.
Because it was all the way up to 3 again.
I gotta get loaded in first.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there we go. Yep, I was loaded up to 3 as well.
And away we go.
Alrighty.
Dang it. Really, I pass you clean and then you come to the bumps. Alright. And doesn't get a penalty. I'll catch you again. You will learn.
Ah, yeah. Just feathering the throttle.
What you doing, buddy? Running. Remember went to work? Okay, don't play with stuff, buddy. Ooh, I got him where you know. He's running scared, man.
Is he running scared? Go get him!
He's all over the road. Got one more left to go. I'm gonna have him in the two leads yet.
And again, Kadall and I are not condoning violent driving.
No, I'm gonna make him do it himself. There he goes. Put pressure on him. And guess what? They make a mistake.
That is very true in most cases.
What happens when you drive from your rear view mirror?
It is, it is, it is. This GTR is going nuts because he can't get around me. Got knocked back to 9th because I got punted off the track.
I got Buddy trying to punt me off the track, but he's not getting anywhere.
Yeah, looks like I'm going to finish outside the top 10 this one.
Yeah, Bossy got a 1 second penalty behind me. Nice try. There you go, Brazilian. No wonder BC driver. Yeah. There's that sportsman rating trying to bang me out of his way.
Ah, finished 11th. Ah, sad pandas. But I had a Canadian knock me out of the way.
Mine was Brazilian all the way. He was trying to knock me a few times. I just took the old slide and just kept her on going.
Well, I mean, I went through, and so Skiing came up behind me in his Porsche, and I was seriously expecting him to try to knock me off the track again, and I was kind of like, okay, let's see how this goes, and it went fine. So
I did the old drift thing in a couple of corners, and yeah, sorry, buddy. Unless you send me right into the wall, you ain't getting by me.
alright, let's try
What
that
my
again.
little man's up to. I shall be turned.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what. Hmm. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way then. Okay, let's do that, do that. Switch over to this, go to there, go to here, go to there, and go back in as who I am. Happy days. Although I should ask her. So yeah, not bad. I mean, that was my first race where I finished outside the top 10. So, I think. I don't know. A lot of that had to do with the fact of I just allowed people to catch up with me. I did, whether that be through penalties, whether that be me taking corners the wrong way or missing my line. So,
And he made it. Yeehaw.
happy days.
Are here again. Oh, I've heard. Can you smell it?
No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Let's see where I'm starting this race.
I get to start 11. That one guy.
I am in
That
10th.
one guy.
I am in 10th. So Loud improved his qualifying time.
Teeny weeny. Oh, poor guy.
Right. Kind of feel bad for him, but not really. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people in this lobby are from Central America. 2 Canadians and the rest are Americans.
Well, a couple of Brazilians. Bunch of Canadians and Americans, mixed match.
Okay, got moved up to 9th because Sim Smoker New York decided he did not want to play after all. Anybody else want to back out before we start? I mean, if y'all could get me on the other side of the chicane, that would be great.
Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
And now I'm up in 8th.
I'm still on the wrong side of the chicane, I think.
Yeah, I'm still on the wrong side of the chicane as well. But this room is frozen at the moment, so now it's just a matter of, okay, who's got to back out for us to actually be able to run?
Canadian right in front of me. Okay. Oh, I hope I didn't get a penalty for that one. And I didn't. Yabba dabba doo.
I don't think this race is going to run because nobody else is backing out. And it's kind of like, okay, I guess now we're just a determination of wheels.
Hey, come on, you people up there, get playing grab ass so I can catch you and pass you. Oh, there goes one. There goes two. There goes three. Oh, two. They listened.
They did.
Shit. And then he makes a mistake on the first corner and loses the group. Then get his penalty.
Oh, well, now, children. See here, people. Good race. Yeah, agreed. But hey, I'm on the right side of the chicane now.
Yeah, the boy. I got 2 laps to play catch up on 6 seconds.
And we're down to 11 in the room.
Oh, we got
Because you see, I've never actually, when it's been froze this long, I've actually never waited it out to see what happens. So now I'm going to wait it out and see what happens.
worked out for you, didn't it?
Well, so far I've moved up 4 positions. And I'm in fifth, so now I'm really on the right side of the...
Guaranteed your right side of the chicane.
So now I'm definitely not backing out. Alright. There are 7 people left in the 7 people left in the lobby. I'm starting 4th.
Oh, good to go.
And we have just ended warm up. We're getting ready to start. Oh, that's hilarious.
Good on ya.
All right.
Now let's have a nice clean race and stay up there.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. And the guy in the back is like, woohoo, no matter what, I'm finishing in the top 10.
Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, even if I finished dead last, I still moved up 3 positions. Kind of feel bad for the guy in 7th place because he's starting on the wrong side of the chicane. The rest of us will be able to pull away fairly easy. Can I get lap 1 in without a penalty? Why, yes, I can.
And lap 2, and lap 3, and lap 4.
Perfectly, yes. There's no way that should have worked, but it worked.
Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Canadians in a row.
Oh, shit. Y'all are dominating.
5 to 10 are all Canadians.
You're gonna take over the world! Oh, that's a penalty.
Oh, that's not good. We don't like hearing that. You'll have to smack your fingers. Too quiet in the back. That's a good check.
And that's going to add to it. So, What am I gonna have second penalty for? We'll just add to it. Fuck it.
Thank you. Watch where you're walking. Yeah, I know. Bless you. You're welcome.
Alright, let's see if we can get back in the top 5.
So how'd you make out?
Well, so far I'm in 6 because I ended up that one lap I couldn't stay within the boundaries to save my life, so I ended up with 2 seconds worth of track violation penalties. Yeah, it was horrible.
Already started another one. I think it took you this time 10.
So yeah, we're on our final lap.
Okay, watch you don't pull on Papa's cords. Start 10. See what we can do from there. It must be going up because I'm getting a lot of B drivers. Careful. You're waiting for what?
Oh, I thought he said OPEC. I was like, waiting for what? Why are you waiting for oil? Holy shit, I got the fastest lap. I got it on the last lap, but I got the fastest lap. I started fifth, finished sixth. Alrighty.
Go! This'll pay you.
Turn. I'm happy with it. Alrighty. 16:10. Yeah, they went through and threw us out of sequence so bad. We have our next race is at 16:10. It's like, oh, okay. I've got a minute 48 before the next entry period begins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay, let's check some statuses here, shall we? Okay, so B rating has kind of dropped down a little bit, just a skosh. Probably still making up from that outside the top 10 finish. Islands has dropped down a little bit further than mine. Okay, so hate to see that. I really do. So
You got 3 playing Garabas up there.
but his sportsman rating is still an S. So I mean, good on him.
There goes one off in the Toolies.
He got his S back. Congratulations to Island on getting your S rating back for sportsmanship. I am starting to reserve myself that I am not going to be able to increase my sportsman's rating until I get on a different track. Because here's the thing. Yes, I could slow down in some of these areas that I know that I've overshot. But with as tight as the competition is, it's one of those that, yeah. I just need to go through and, yeah. I'll get the sportsman's rating back later. Because, again, I'm not racing dirty. I'm just not staying in the track lines. which could be an argument for, yes, you are racing dirty because you're not following the track lines, but yeah. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Alright, should be able to enter. Yep, entry period has begun. Happy days. Ba-do. Kadall, if you're watching this, we miss you. Actually, I should qualify that a little bit better because I know you're not watching. When you do watch this, we're missing you. Oh, good times, good times, good times. But yeah, at this point in time, I mean, I'm really not worried about improving my qualifying time because I'm still starting relatively decent places. So, could I improve my qualifying time? Well, yeah. I just got to put a lap together that doesn't involve a damn penalty.
Did you put it back?
No, can stay there. Thank you, though. Messed up a corner.
Papa, is it Bennett?
You're gonna have to wait a minute, okay?
Was Bennett from us? Daddy from her?
No, just till Papa's done his race.
Alrighty. Alright. Let's see here. No, Alan's off now. Okay. Alright. Wanted to check to see if Alan was still playing the game or not.
Hey.
Yeah, and he is not.
Well, I ended up ninth, top 10 anyway.
Good deal.
It was a fight. There was 3 of us in a row there that all had 5 second, the half a second penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I got my wife
Yeah.
in this house.
No, you don't play hockey in the house.
No, only outside.
Only outside. That's right. You ready for a sandwich now?
Yep.
Yeah. You sure you want a sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many pieces?
4.
4.
4.
Can you
He-
count?
He strikes me as the kind of kid that probably could eat 2 full sandwiches.
This thing.
How many is 4? Show me.
4.
Alright, let's put some qualifying time in. Well, not qualifying time, but just practice time. Trying to stay loose.
Yeah, 2 4.
2 4s?
Yeah.
How many is that?
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, there you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I can get you a sandwich now. Off to make a sandwich.
Okay, you're gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna do 2
Okay.
laps of practice. Oh, that was ugly. And that broke the car. Okay, one more lap and see what happens. I'm better than that. But not bad, not bad. Kept the practice alive. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Yeah, so Sunday there will not be a stream because I will most likely not be on the game. With that being said, I may go through and just keep my daily roulette ticket, and that's even a maybe. I may do like a money grind race, just one. Let's take about 30 minutes and then call it good that day because, well, I got a split shift.
Okay.
Alrighty, I am starting 6th. I'm on the right side of the chicane, and I'm in with who I normally race. So,
Oh, there you go.
yeah. So I've got GC Gator, I've got Furious 007, got OC, got Ricardo, got Toto, got Skiing behind me. So, yeah.
And how many people dropped out on this one?
Nobody's dropped out on this one. The last one, 9 of them dropped out because we had a full lobby.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So, and then, yeah.
What? Do I want to see your owie? No, I don't need to see your owie. Why?
Maybe you want to see it so you can kiss it better?
So,
where's your owie?
so is that skiing?
Right there.
Or is
Oh
that
my goodness, it's an owie.
S2 king?
Oh, how'd you do that? Oh.
Alrighty, so apparently radar and skiing have got a thing going on. Good. You guys play grab ass behind me and just leave me the hell alone.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Is that right? Well, that's just silly, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. You having a hard time with your sock? Yeah. You want Papa to help you? It's Superman.
Alright, starting 6th. See what we can do. Traction control is not activated this time. Good deal.
Bring it, Papa.
That's always a bonus.
Thank you.
See if we can get into the top 5, ideally podium, perfectly win, but yeah. A lot of shit would have to happen for that to happen.
Oh, it's Superman. Ooh.
I was talking about you.
Yeah.
I didn't fall.
You're gonna fall?
Yeah.
Well, don't fall. There you go. Go eat your sandwich.
Don't stay in my office.
Okay, I won't play with your airplane. I can't play with the airplane.
Why can't you play with the airplane?
You won't let me play with the airplane.
Well,
Is that aircraft certified?
it's Canada. Their regulations are a tad bit more lax than ours.
For what?
Aviation.
Nope, not really. What is aviation? What to say? Oh, 52 seconds. something. Maybe I'll get a better lobby skipping one.
Possible. Stranger things have happened.
quiet. Must be some concentrating going on.
Oh yeah, because so fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and I'm currently in sixth. We're all playing grab ass earlier, inadvertently on my end, and that is my story, and I am sticking to it. I was able to separate from 7th and 8th, because 8th was actually in that mix for a little bit. The guy currently in 4th went through and was, he took a wide line and he tried to correct it at that turn 1. So it ended up looking like I tried to dive bomb him, which I wasn't. So he got upset. So then he started playing grab ass with me. Well, when he started playing grab ass with me, he inadvertently pulled somebody else into the mix. Which in turn pulled 2 other people into the mix. So at the time, up until that little misstep I just had, it was appearing like I might be able to pull off a 4th place finish. Now it no longer appears to be that way. Looks like I started 6th, then I will finish 6th, barring, and don't get me wrong, I kind of hope they do, unless they take each other out, and then in which case, happy days for me. So downside to it is I got a half-second penalty climbing the hill again.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the right way to do this.
That's okay, so are we.
Hold on, never mind, found it, we're good.
And we've been on the, oh well, yeah, you think you found it.
No, I found it.
No, change that.
There's a lot less steering going up that hill than you think.
It seems like the trick's to let off the gas once you start going up.
You can go through there full speed, but
yeah, you can go up full bore.
But there's a lot less steering than what you think there is to make the corners. It's kind of one of those.
One of those it's deceptive.
Yeah, deceptive. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, finished 7th. Sad pandas, I lost a spot, but still in the top 10.
I'm still working and getting up to that B area. Going up. Top 10s anyway.
Did not turn on enough of that first airplane.
Yeah, head for the wall in the first one. Basically. Head for the wall and go out wide.
Yep, that just did it.
Alrighty.
Start out wide, head for the wall, go out wide.
Yeah, that bar is not moving, but that's okay because it's not moving either direction, and I'm okay with it being almost a middle
long as,
beat.
as long as it's not going down, we're doing all
Yeah,
right.
yeah. But I mean, I had made the comment before. It seemed like the last two times I was B, I mean, when you're E, D, and C, top 10, things move. And you can actually notice them moving. Top 5 move faster, 3 faster, went even faster. But whenever I got to B, I noticed that top 10 really didn't move. Like, it didn't even look like it. If it did, it was so minuscule it didn't even show on the
You
bar.
don't notice it. Yeah.
Yeah. Top 5 moves, 3 moves, 1 moves. Which is actually kind of making me leery about actually trying to be an A-rated driver to get into the GT1 Series Next Manufacturer Nations run, because it's kind of like, am I actually going to, I mean, is that going to be able to progress at all? Or is that just going to stay there? Alrighty, Kadall brother, I have been streaming for quite a bit now. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I mean, this should be more than enough for you to review today, if you even made it this far into the stream. So, anybody who finds this later, again, this was for Kadall. But welcome. Hope you enjoyed the content. If not, totally understandable. Because, again, it's just an old man with a controller on a PS4. So, in that respect, y'all be good. Have a good day. And I love you.